First I heard about it was at halftime when I heard that the NFL needed both teams' footballs, and I was to try to help get our footballs into the league's hands. So I don't know why they needed them. They just needed them.
You know, a good football team has got to be like a racehorse. You got to have the blinders on, going straight ahead.
I'm not a scientist. I'm not an expert in footballs. I'm not an expert in football measurements. I'm just telling you what I know. Would not say that I'm Mona Lisa Vito of the football world, as she was in the car expertise area.
Breaking overnight, Tom Brady revealing first to ABC News he'll fight his Deflategate suspension. His lawyers filing this document today, asking the entire Second Circuit Court of Appeals to rehear his case and toss out his suspension.
He appointed himself to review his own decision, then he affirmed his own decision on different grounds than he specified the first time around.
So it's Tom Brady 1, Roger Goodell 0 at halftime. Today, a federal judge lifted the 4-game suspension that the NFL commissioner gave Brady for allegedly using underinflated footballs in a championship game.
The judge said the NFL went too far in its punishment of the Patriots quarterback. In U.S. District Judge Richard Berman's decision, he says, quote, because there was no notice of a 4-game suspension in the circumstances presented here, Commissioner Goodell may be said to have dispensed his own brand of industrial justice.
Well, it's a personal loss. Again, it is a win for the NFL, and it's a win for consumers because the biggest star in the league and arguably the best player, who was at his very best in the last game of the year's Super Bowl, Tom Brady's going to be on television, and on television again and again and again.
Goodell doesn't have the authority to be unfair, arbitrary, and misleading. Is there anything that can really stop Brady now from returning to the field?
We are following some breaking news and big news for football fans. A federal appeals court has ruled that New England Patriots quarterback Tom Brady must serve a 4-game suspension stemming from the so-called Deflategate scandal. The Second U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals overturned a lower judge's ruling. Back in September, the judge sided with the Players Union and said that Brady was allowed to start last season.
In this case, seeing Tom Brady suspension reinstated, this is something that Roger Goodell can take solace in, and the fact that his powers are essentially as strong as ever.
Just want to be positive tonight and talk about how great of a football team we're playing. It's a great game to watch, and imagine what it's like to play. And I have a chance to play, so I've loved it since I was a kid. What would I do with my 5th Super Bowl ring?
New England tonight is trying to become a 5-time Super Bowl winner. 36, 38, 39, and 2 years ago against Seattle.
Let's dominate today! One more time for everybody that loves us! Let's go! Dominate on 3!
Let's go blow this roof off.
We're tight as we've been all year, man. We're ready to roll.
What an emotional ride for Tom Brady. We learned as the week unfolded that his mother, Galen, has been battling illness for a year and a half. She made it to her first game this season on this Super Bowl Sunday. Borrowing from the rallying cries of both of these teams in the postseason, the Pats seek one more. The Falcons are ready to rise up.
Hey, get him ready, Tom. Get him going. Do our job now. Let's do our job. go, baby. Gonna be a hell of a story.
Hell yeah.
Ryan gonna throw. Here's Coleman at the 5. He'll beat Ninkovich to the end zone. Touchdown Atlanta.
It's a touchdown. Yes.
Atlanta 28, New England 3.
Gotta play harder. Gotta play tougher, harder, tougher, everything. Everything we got.
Just something in your stomach just told you that it wasn't over. It was never over just because you got that guy right there.
Hey, this could get interesting. Hey, good.
Hey! Who's surprised by making a run?
Got locked in now, laser focus. I caught it!
Edelman comes down with a football. They're saying it's a catch. It's a tie game in Super Bowl 51.
England gives a call to toss. Heads. They have called heads. It is heads. New England won a call.
Let's go score and win this thing, baby. For your mom. For your mom, bro.
Toss sweep right for James White. Tucks it under the right arm. Cuts it upfield. Driving forward. Diving to the goal line. A touchdown. And a title for the Patriots.
I can't believe it!
We win it, baby.
I know. They got to review it.
Patriots win the Super Bowl. Brady has his 5th.
Way to go, man. Oh, man, that's some football.
Yes, it is.
We made a story. What I say at halftime, it's going to be a hell of a story. I love you, bro.
Unbelievable.
5. You did 5, bro.
Thanks, man.
Do not go gentle into that good night. Old age should burn and rave at close of day. Rage, rage against the dying of the light.
The wise men at their end know dark is right, because their words had forked no lightning. They do not go gentle into that good night.
Good men, the last wave by, crying how bright their frail deeds might have danced in a green bay. Rage, rage against the dying of the light.
Wild men who caught and sang the sun in flight, and learned too late they grieved it on its way. Do not go gentle into that good night.
Grave men near death, who see with blinding sight. Blind eyes could blaze like meteors and be gay. Rage, rage against the dying of the light.
And you, my father, there on the sad height, curse, bless me now with your fierce tears, I pray. Do not go gentle into that good night. Rage, rage against the dying of the light.